I'm out of breath. This story is too intense.
Everywhere I go.
What is up, YouTube? This week on Division 7 is Storytime week. If you don't know and you haven't subscribed to my main channel, BT Dubs, what are you doing if you haven't yet? I am all about story times. Most of my channel is pretty much a bunch of crazy story times because crazy things happen in my life. So this week, I have a very interesting story about the time that I went on a cruise and this mother, this very Hispanic mother, tried to pretty much like kill me. Almost, I guess. Anyways, let's get into the video. The story takes place in Jamaica, so allow me to set the scene for you. A bunch of tourists getting a very cultural tour on this tour bus going through the sites in Jamaica. There was this mom and her daughter looked maybe 14. They weren't bothering anyone yet. His daughter just did not want to be there. She did not want to be on this bus, and I'm a very cultural person because I'm Latina, if you didn't know. So I like to have a lot of culture, and then when I go places, I like to take in new culture because I'm just naturally a very cultured person. So I'm enjoying, the sights, whatever. And this little girl, and I say little even though she was probably almost twice my size, just would not be quiet. She's like, "Mom, when are we gonna be at the beach? Mom, this is boring. Mom, I hate this." Just going on and on about her mom's this terrible person for making her sit on this bus and going through Jamaica and taking her on this cruise to Jamaica. And I was like, really? So I told her, I was like, hey, some of us are like kind of enjoying this, so could you maybe not complain about it? She kind of just looked at me and was like, whatever, like just get me off this bus. They got off to go to the beach. We stayed for the remainder of the tour. Pretty much everyone got off the bus except us and like a few other families. Visit all the sites, and then it's time to pick up the people that went to the beach. I forgot to mention, this girl was wearing this like navy hat, I guess, and I remember she got off the bus with it. So she comes on the bus and she's looking around the bus looking for something. Clearly she just pitches a fit immediately. She's like, did any of you touch my hat? Like, that's my boyfriend's hat. Like, where's my hat? Everyone was like, we don't know where your hat is. Like, you probably left it at the beach. And she looks at me. She's like, I was sitting in that seat. Do you have my hat? I was being calm. I was like, no, I don't have your hat. I'm sorry. Like, maybe you left it on the beach. She's like, no. I'm pretty sure you took my hat. I was like, no, sorry, you didn't take your hat. Would you like me to move so you can maybe look around for it? She's like, that won't be necessary because you definitely took my hat. Her mom gets on the bus, and her mom is hella Hispanic. And I'm not worried because my mom is hella Hispanic, so I understand how hella Hispanic moms can get upset from time to time. So I was like, alright, here we go. She's like, did you take my daughter's hat? And I was like, no, lady. Just like I told your daughter, I did not take her hat. But of course, I was more polite in this situation because I respect my elders. She was just like, are you sure nobody took my daughter's hat? Like, blah, blah, blah. I was like, no one took your hat, sorry, like, I don't, like, take your bratty daughter and get back on to the beach and look for it. I don't know what to tell you, fam. I swear to you, it's like a switch flipped. Because the mom didn't say a word about the hat again, but instead she yanks her daughter by the hair. The bus stops. She pulls her daughter by the hair in the middle of Jamaica, like just on the street. She started beating the hell out of her daughter right in the middle of the street in Jamaica where all these tourists are and all these like local people are. Nobody says anything. Nobody does anything. So I get up, I'm like, is no one really gonna, like, we're just gonna let this happen? Like, really? Really? So I get off the bus because I was like, this is ridiculous. Like, this daughter, yeah, she's bratty, but she doesn't deserve this, and this is just ridiculous because nobody wants to see this right now. We're here to have fun. I tell the mom, I'm like, can you maybe take this somewhere more privately? Like, I don't want to tell you how to raise your child, but we're all on vacation trying to have a happy-go-lucky time, you know, drink some drinks, like enjoy the sunshine, enjoy the culture, and you beating your daughter in the middle of the streets, it's not a lit experience right now. She's like, you don't tell me what to do, I'm a grown woman, you're a child. I'm just like, okay, well, we need to get back on the cruise ship, so you can finish this somewhere else if you so choose to. So I get back on the bus, she gets back on the bus, we get back onto the cruise ship. Whew, I'm out of breath. This story is too intense. Fast forward the next morning, I was kind of groggy because I was out really late, like aka 5 in the morning. If you'd like a story time about that on my main channel, I'd be happy to provide it. Just like let me know in the comments. So that morning I was pretty groggy and I wasn't exactly completely aware of my surroundings just because I was really tired. So we go to breakfast as a family, of course, and we're in the dining place, you know, eating our breakfast, and then all of a sudden I see this woman and I'm like, she looks really familiar. I get up to go get breakfast and she gets up to go get breakfast, and I'm just getting my eggs, you know, getting my bagels, my bananas, you know, whatever, getting my juice, and she just walks up, stares at me, just like, and I'm just sitting here still getting my breakfast, you know, whatever. And then I walk away, she walks back to her table, she turned around to stare at me like one more time while I was eating my breakfast. And I was like, okay mom, I think I'm gonna go to the bathroom because this is really hella uncomfortable, because like I told my mom what was going on. I get up to go to the bathroom, and guess what? This woman gets up apparently to go to the bathroom. So I actually had to go to the bathroom. So I was in the stall, and then I came out of the stall. The woman walks in, and she's just looking at me with like the biggest stare of disdain I think I've ever experienced. Like, I've experienced rude teenagers staring me down, and that does not even compare to the look she gave me. It was only us in the bathroom, and I legit thought, I was like, alright, this is how I'm gonna die, this is how it ends. Like, she's probably gonna take her trunklet off right now and beat me right in this bathroom. Luckily, my mom walks in the next second and was like, oh honey, are you done in there? Because she knew what was going down. I didn't die. I'm still here, so what up, fam? Anyways, that is it for my story. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below for further video suggestions / theme suggestions. Make sure to check out all the other members' videos. Subscribe to my main channel and this channel if you haven't already. I put out new videos every single week on my main channel. I will see you guys next week, and stay Gucci.
Drop it low, let me play that back.